Hey everybody, welcome to our online class today, our live call where we're going to be talking about and showing you some cool things with TruePartnerAI, the Facebook integration and ads, which is really cool. And then the second part, the follow-up. So how are we getting leads? What are we doing to get leads? Where are they coming from? How much do they cost? And what happens to them once they come in? How do we help them convert, right? I hope that was clear enough. We're just going to be chatting about that today. So I've got Taylor on the call with us today. Taylor helps run a lot of the back end at TruePartner, and we're going to hopefully show you some really, really cool things. Are you ready to roll, Taylor?
Ready to rock and roll.
Okay, let's talk about it. So first things first, I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you, Taylor, can we see the screen okay there?
Yep, we're good.
Okay, great. This is a Facebook ad account that we manage. And this one is for real estate team, our test bed real estate team. And what I want to do is show you the ad manager and the ad and results of a particular ad. So this ad's been running about 10 days. And it's for a house, okay? The real estate team has a listing, and all they're trying to do is get leads off of that listing, just like sign calls. So, and if anybody's familiar with real estate, you know that real estate agents are always hoping to get calls off of their sign. Well, we want to juice that, and we want to get an ad out to people in the area that may also be interested in the house. So it's not just limited to the geographical area of the home itself, right? So in other words, the street. And this works particularly well for clients, real estate agents, for example, that have homes that maybe are on streets that don't get a lot of traffic either. Okay, so let me just show you some results here. After about roughly, I think we're actually going on about 2 weeks now on this ad. But here's the important numbers. This one's running at $10 a day. So it's not a very expensive ad. It's very affordable. And most agents, for example, would have this type of marketing in their budgets, okay? Even if it goes for a month, you're looking at about $300. But here's the key. This one has generated 39 on Facebook leads. And by definition, that means the individual has provided their name, phone number, and email address. And I'll show you that form in just a minute. But it's not just a follower or anything like that. They've actually given real information out and requested more information. Okay, so they're raising their hand on this particular property. So 39 leads have come in, and this is the magic right here. They are costing, on average, right now, $3.28 a lead. Now, typically, just so you know, this will be more expensive on the first couple of days. And the reason why is it takes a few days for Facebook's algorithm to kick in to find people that it thinks will actually respond to the ad. And that's one of the cool things about Facebook marketing is it's got a great algorithm that's designed to look for people and segment people that would be the most likely to respond. So you always got to give your Facebook ads, a couple of days just to see where they're going to go. And then they usually start averaging out. They start mellowing out to where they've been. So this one's been running at about $3 a lead for a couple of, probably about 10 days. And the first few days, it was, $7, $8 a lead. All right. But this is a very, very good performing ad. I usually like these ads to come in, these leads to come in right around that $5 mark. If they start pushing closer to $10, then that means that's only about one lead a day on that budget. And that's not real great, right? For me, that's not real great. I don't like to be around that $10 a lead because that means there's something wrong potentially with the ad, or it could be the house is priced too high or something like that. But at least it gives you that data. Okay. So on this particular home, though, this home has generated, again, 39 leads at $3.28. So the total amount spent right now is $138.60. So this ad is also scheduled to be ongoing, and it will run until one of two things happens. Either the home sells or the ad starts getting old, which does happen. And this is honestly a topic for another day. But if the ad starts getting old, then you'll start seeing this number jump up. And once that starts to increase, then we'll either refresh the ad or we'll cancel it and move forward. Okay. So I have had that happen too, where they start to the cost per lead starts to balloon. So, okay. So there you go. So so let's take a look at the ad right now, and then we'll talk about, if I can move this there, we'll take a look at the ad so you can see how simple it is. And then I'm going to show you how that ad is built inside of TruePartner. Okay. So this is the ad itself. It only contains one picture. It doesn't contain multiple pictures, and it does not contain any video. It's simply one ad, one tagline, and with more information. If that'll expand, maybe it won't. See if we'll do it here. Okay, this one's expanded. So this is just sales copy from the MLS. Some of it's from the MLS. And interestingly enough, Taylor, check this out. On this one, it actually already has a link to the property profile page. So if somebody wants to see the entire property profile, including all of the specs of the home, including the price, we're not even hiding that information. I know some ad campaigns like to hide that and not give it away, because then it kind of forces people to inquire if they're really interested. But this ad doesn't. This one actually provides the profile. So now, if they want more info, then above and beyond that, if they're more serious about it, then they'll click the learn more. So you'll see right here, it's a form on Facebook. So we're going for Facebook leads. It's very simple. That means you don't even need a landing page on this. All right. So the leads will be generated right inside of Facebook. The one advantage to this, by the way, two advantages really, is the complexity. You don't have to have landing pages or anything like that. And the other thing is Facebook will pre-populate their contact form. And I'll show you that here in just a second. Actually, I'll show you right now. We'll pre-populate that contact form. Here we go. Let's go over here to the ad with the information that the user has already entered into Facebook. So they've already registered with in Facebook with their name, phone number, and email address. And so it will already, and here, let's see if we can get it down here, right here. See, full name, phone number, and email. So when they click on that Learn More button here, boink, then it will bring up this form right here. But the cool thing is it's already pre-populated. So they don't even have to do anything. I mean, they don't have to type in their name, type in their number, that kind of thing, okay? So once they do that, then Facebook will collect that information and basically throw it in your lead pipeline. So inside of Facebook. And if that's all that happens, then that Facebook will do no more. It ends right there. And so you can generate the lead, but you would have to go into Facebook, pull up their information, and then start contacting all of those leads. And this is what makes this type of marketing without a secondary system difficult, because who's got time to respond to leads the second they come in? Almost no one, right? So, and we know statistically, if you respond within 1 minute, your conversion chances go way, way, way up. But most don't even respond within the first 5 minutes. In fact, many don't even respond for a day. So, and you can see why. If you're doing it manually, then you wouldn't be able to either. So, any questions about this stuff, Taylor? Are we pretty clear so far?
Looks pretty cool.
Okay, right on. So that's the lead generation side. The content's super easy, et cetera, et cetera. Okay, so now what I'm going to show you is how to actually create these ads right inside of the TruePartner platform. If you're familiar with Facebook and you've got a Facebook account already and you've been running ads already, then you can go right into the Facebook ad platform and make these ads. But I want to show you how simple this can be inside of TruePartner. So here I am. I'm inside of that real estate team's account. And I want to show you how simple it is to actually create those ads and run them, and how the ads are already made for you. What? So I'm going to go down here in my left-hand column. I'm going to click Facebook ads, okay? And I'm going to hit launch new campaign, and going over to professional services. Oh, there we go. And here's real estate. I'm going to select real estate. Now check this out. Again, I'm inside of TruePartner already, and I'm got all of these templates already set to go. So if you're running webinars, if you're whatever you want to do, home lists, new listing, this one's really popular. We do that one all the time. All of these ads are pre-built for you right inside the platform. You can just click. In fact, let's walk through one. So this one's very common. We'll use this one quite a bit because it's
Here's a
about
quick
the
question.
house. Yep.
So these all show real estate. Are there templates that are for other different types of businesses?
Yes. Yep. There sure are. So real estate's really simple. It's very common. This is a great system for real estate, but we have templates built out for everybody. So the problem that we're trying to solve here is so many people, and understandably so, don't know how to either run ads, or if they do, they're not sure what to say. So the ads inside this system are all tested. They've all been proven to work at one level or another, which is really, really great. But that's a great question. So yeah, if in fact, if we go back, let's look at the template categories one more time. You can see how this one is for software, for example. Right. So anyway, but there's lots of others. This one just in particular has the real estate built in because it's a real estate team, of course. Okay. So let's just walk through this workflow. I want to run an ad for a house. Okay, great. So you click on Facebook ads, and let's just choose a template here. No problem. And then all you have to do is fill in the relevant information. Number of bedrooms, bathrooms, where it's at, all these kinds of things, these variables, if you will, that you already know about the house. And then you set your budget. We usually do $10 a day, the website that it goes to. And then you've even got more optional info. So if you want to get a little bit more into it, like custom audiences and change the location where it goes, by default, these will go 15-mile radius. If you want to change the picture, you can upload your own. Very easy to do. I always go through and just double check the ad text to make sure it's looking really good, the spacing's right, all that kind of stuff. And then you can add your other things in it as well. But you're right here inside of the TruePartner, platform. So then you hit launch campaign. It goes and talks to Facebook, and guess what? Your campaign will be launched and going. So amazing. So you don't have to, now you can go back into Facebook and you'll see it running. But here's the great thing is to run these Facebook ad campaigns, you do have to have a couple of ingredients. You do have to have the ad itself. You do have to have the picture of the house, which you're going to, in this case, you'll already have. And you do have to have the Facebook form. So that's this little guy right here. So you got to go in and create the form. And that can actually take a few steps. A lot of people are like, oh my gosh, that was a pain in the butt to build out that form. It's not that hard. You just got to understand Facebook, but not everybody does. And so here in the TruePartner platform, just by clicking launch campaign, it will go in and create the form for you. So it's already done. So everything on the Facebook side is totally complete, which is amazing.
This is, of course, assuming
Okay.
that you've already set up like your business account or whatever that is on the Facebook side first.
Yes. Yeah. So if you don't have a business account, you won't be able to integrate it, but you integrate all that in the settings. So you're tying those two together. and then off to the races from there. So very good question. So you're right. It will not create a Facebook business account. You've got to make, so a Facebook business account will require a Facebook business page. So, but even if it's a blank page, you can run ads off of it, honestly, as long as it's published. Okay. So your ad's off to the races. It's running now. So let's talk about side 2 to this. Okay. So side 2 is now the follow-up. And this is what separates the pros from the dabblers, if you will, is having a great follow-up system. Well, the great thing here is TruePartnerAI has the follow-up system built right in. And let me show you what that looks like. So over here, this is the actual, what we call automation workflow. Now, these can be as simple or as elaborate as you want. So if you're really into this, you're going to have a great sandbox. You're going to be able to play around like crazy. If you're not very techie at all, it's not a problem either because it's quite simple. And in TruePartnerAI, we have these workflows already built out for you. So you don't even have to go in and build them from scratch. All you have to do is just change a few things around so it becomes your follow-up. So real quick, Taylor, this is a really important point. A good CRM, especially with automation, really should do one thing as far as communication, and that is to expand you. So we're not looking to expand, create all these sidecar things. It's designed to do the things that you would already do naturally if you had the time and if you had the bandwidth. But if you've got 40 leads coming in or more, depending on your budget, you're not going to have the bandwidth to be ready on the phone the second they come and call each one. You've got stuff going on. So you want the follow-up system to expand your voice, expand your message, and ask the questions that you would normally ask and nurture these leads the way that you would normally do it. Okay. So that's the magic of TruePartnerAI, is it's designed for that very thing. Okay. So let's walk through this. Stay with me here for just 3 minutes and I'll show you how amazing this can be. All right. So if you take a look right here, it's asking, this workflow will start running when a Facebook lead form is submitted. So when somebody goes over to this lead form and they click submit, then TruePartner gets the signal from Facebook that somebody submitted the form and then captures that information, name, phone number, and email address. Okay. The second it comes into TruePartner, which is almost immediate, by the way, then these top 4 things happen. What are they? This is something that you would like to do automatically and you would normally do. If you have a lead come in, you would put it in a system, you'd put it in a pipeline, you would notify the right person that a lead has come in, you would categorize the person, and then you would assign that lead to the correct salesperson. Now, it might be yourself, but if you've got a team, you will want to assign it to the correct team member, right? So that organizational step just by itself is already worth it. Like if your system notifies you that you just had a lead come in and it's all organized and it goes to the right salesperson, it's assigned to the right person, they're already in a pipeline, they're already categorized. Think how much time that saves, especially in aggregate. We've got 39 leads. If I have to categorize every single one of those as they come in, then it can take a lot of time, right? So this is why leads get lost, because nobody does that. Nobody takes time to categorize their leads very well. It's just
Can't
not a
tell you
great, it's not a big.
the number of like leads from places that I used to work that would come in through just our basic text system. And then once we finally got to them, they said, yeah, I found something else already. You guys took too long. Staggering.
Yeah. 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 I mean, so that alone, and that happens all the time. That happens all the time in business. So, okay. So these top 4 steps, very easy to do. Those are your organization steps. And now we're going to go to the communication steps, because think about this as a salesperson, what's your next step? Well, you get your person organized, but then you want to reach out to them, right? You want to reach out to them as soon as possible. So what would you normally do? Well, you might text them. So in this particular case, we have the SMS already set up. So, and it'll welcome them, give them some information, and then tell them what's going to happen. Like if you'd like to chat about the property on the phone or in person, just reply to this text. If not, don't do anything, and I'm going to send you some details and next steps. Right? So that's exactly what you're doing. You would get out your phone and you would text a lead, right? Would you like to chat about this, or do you want to just do this over text? Right? That's all that really is. And then it waits for a short period of time, like 1 minute, to make it natural, and then it sends them an email. So that email has the profile, it has a video, it has a lot of information about that particular home itself, the ability to schedule the private showing, and then asks questions. So any good person in sales knows that you want to ask questions because you're trying to find out what they're interested in so you can help them get what they want. So that's what we're doing. The email provides information and then keeps that conversation going. And then it's going to wait for 2 minutes and will actually leave a voicemail. So this is a pre-recorded voicemail that gives them information about the property. So now they can hear your voice. Now this we're using real estate as an example, but think about in your business, how many times it would be great and the result of if people in your target audience could actually hear your voice on their own personal device, right? And not just in a Facebook page where, hey, this is what the information is. Think about, okay, right? Think about what you can do if they could hear your voice. So within 5 minutes, this lead gets a text, gets an email, another text, and they hear the voice of the assigned user. Pretty remarkable, right? So just those things right there, and you're off doing something else, right? So how many times have you said to yourself, man, I need to call those leads back. I got somebody that needs me to call them, or I've got somebody that needs me to reach out to them. And when they come into this system, that all happens automatically. They get your text, they get your email, they get your voicemail. So bam. All right. Now, let's say that they don't reply, and we'll just go through this quick. If they don't reply and don't interact, then it just keeps going down the line. Okay. So every day they'll get whatever you want, an email, a text. In fact, just real quick, let's just show you how simple this is. Let's say we want to send a text right here. Well, this is super cake. We'll just put send SMS, and we can even call them by their first name. Do you want more info? And I've hit that in there, or actually, let me move this up so you guys can see it. I'm going to hit save this step, right? There it is. I can even name it. Want more info. Okay. So now look how quick that was. Super quick to just, and maybe I want to add a little, maybe add a little spacing between the email and the text. So let's throw in 2 minutes. Boom, right? And then this little wait guy, it just says, hey, listen, don't text them back until it's 9 in the morning. So you're not hitting somebody up at 4 in the morning, right? So that's kind of going down, just showing you some cool stuff that you can do. But there we go. We'll go ahead and delete that. And off you go. But so anyway, you just can, again, easily just put your own information in that, or your own workflow in that you would normally do on your own. That's the main key. So don't get too caught up in the technical side. It's all very easy, but it's mostly just to mimic what you would already do. Okay. And then we can talk about this later, but then in this particular workflow, the AI will attempt to actually book an appointment over the phone or Zoom or live. So it'll interact with your calendar and we'll ask the lead if they're ready for an appointment. Now, this AI appointment booking bot, again, we'll do a class on this later. This could actually be put right up front. And some in a lot of campaigns, it makes sense. So they get a text that says, here's some information about the property. Would you like to book a time to talk about it? Right? So, and your business, that could work very, very well. So the point is this AI appointment booking bot could actually be the star of the show up front at the top of the automation versus down the line. So, but in this particular one, this one's just going down the line. Okay. So that is the automation system, but I will show you one other cool thing. If the person replies, whether it's negative or positive, if they reply to anything in the flow, then it will automatically turn off the automation. And why is that? Well, if somebody replies and said, yes, I would like you to call me, or yes, I would, can you send me more information? Then this is when the conversation gets taken over by the actual salesperson, because usually at that point they have custom questions. So we don't want them to say, yes, I'd like to schedule a call, and then 4 days later get a text that says, hey, would you like to book a call? Right? That doesn't make sense. So we want them out of that automation as soon as they reply. Or if they reply stop and they want to unsubscribe, which does happen too, then you don't want the automation to keep going. You want it to kill off. So, okay. But that's how you get follow up with the ads, and it's all automated. All of it, every step. So you can run this on autopilot, and literally, and I have actually had this happen, follow up with leads while you're sitting there in bed. Because they come
at
in
4 in the afternoon.
Yeah, that's right. 4 in the afternoon. Depends on your work schedule, that's for sure. But they come in on the app. So when somebody replies to the text, guess what? They come in on the app, and you receive it, and you can reply via text right over the app, or you can call them right over the app, or email them, or whatever the case may be. So that's just one of the great features of TruePartnerAI, but it's such a cool setup. And if you take just a few minutes and put things together, then you can be generating leads and converting them also automatically, which is awesome. So Taylor, any questions so far?
I know I've seen this kind of stuff in like huge corporate businesses, but like I would assume that those guys are paying thousands, if not hundreds of thousands, for a system that operates like that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that automation piece can be very, very, very expensive. So let's talk about that just for the last few minutes, and then we'll jump off the call. So what does it take to build this out? What does it take to get it, operate it, all that kind of stuff? All right. We have right now, this system by itself is actually very, very affordable at $497 a month. That includes the ad manager. That includes the workflow build out, templates, all those things. But right now, we have a VIP class, or if you're a call attendee, you're engaged, that sort of thing. We have a VIP site. And Taylor, what do we have going on that promotion right now?
Look, that one's hard. $297 a month.
Oh, $290. That's right. $297 a month. So it's a significant discount. And here's the cool thing about that is that's for your whole team. So you can add team members to this, and it doesn't charge you don't get charged anymore. It's just flat. So in addition to all the other stuff that TruePartnerAI can do, it's a pretty killer deal, and it's pretty easy to step into for small businesses of all sizes. So if you're owner operator, like a real estate agent, then it's very easy to step into, very easy to use. If you've got a team of 50, it can manage that too, and anything in between. So this is very, very great system for small businesses across the board, especially if you need appointments to sell. If you sell by appointment, like a real estate agent would, or there's a million businesses that sell by appointment. To have a system that tracks your people, gets an offer, gets them in, books the appointment all automatically. It's worth its weight in gold. But think about this. It's easy to think about price, but some of these past places that you've worked at, how much is $297 a month going to be compared to capturing those leads that would otherwise be lost?
Yeah, exactly. And like now you bring it up, how much are they paying for like a sliver of what TruePartner AI does? Our text systems alone would cost hundreds a month, like 700-800 bucks. And all it does is send a
Yeah, that's
text
right.
back, hey, thanks for texting us. We'll be with you in a minute. That's all it does.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. I mean, personally, I've paid in the past, I've paid almost $300 just for a texting system, plus the CRM on top of it, plus the ad campaign, plus the pipeline manager, plus the funnel builder. This TruePartner AI will actually cut about $1,100 in software subscriptions if you had to separate it all out and buy, Calendly and Connect and all, ClickFunnels, all of those at once, plus all the automation. You're over $1,000 a month. So $297 a month, it's nothing. It's incredible. So email campaign manager, etc. Okay, so go to vip.truepartnersuccess.com to get signed up today. Get rolling today, and we'll help you set things up. We'll help you get things put together. Also, if you want to just see more, like if you'd like to see it in action, you can go to truepartnersuccess.com and click on the demo link there, and you'll be entered into the automation we built so you can experience what your customer would experience. And you'll get text, email, voicemail from me. You can see how it works coming your way. And then you can start thinking about how you can implement a lot of these things for your customers and what you can do to capture more leads, capture more repeat business, all automatically, right? So truepartnersuccess.com, or if you're ready to get going right away, go to vip.truepartnersuccess.com or reach out to us through the website or through our Facebook or whatever, and we'll be happy to schedule a one-on-one call, see how we can help you personally. All right. Anything else, Taylor?
It's all pretty cool. Go sign up because you'll wonder how you ever lived without it.
Yeah, that's true. It's so awesome. All right. Thanks so much. Hope that helps today. We'll talk to you soon.